Hey guys, so today we're replacing a 3-piece shaft with a 2-piece shaft in Ford Edge 2008. We'll first start out by jacking up the car and then I'll repause. Okay, so as you can see, we lifted the car from the rear from both sides. I don't know if you can see. When I push the car, it's still. Right now we're gonna connect the shaft from the behind and I'll come back in the next clip. Okay guys, so we are at the rear part of the drive shaft. As you can see, these are where the four 13mm sockets or screws go. You can spin it, as you can see, easily. Just make sure the handbrake is off so it spins easily. And the reason why I'm saying you want to spin it is because you're going to connect the bottom two and then you can spin it and connect the top two easily, as you can see here. So the way you're gonna do this, you're just gonna lift the shaft by one hand, just like this, and you're gonna try and put the screws in. So with one hand, you just hold it like this, and then the other hand, you put the screw in. Okay, so as you can see, we connected the bottom two, and what I was saying is you can lift the shaft just like this with one hand, and the other you just spin the differentiator. That way it's easier to connect the other two at the top. So right now we're just gonna connect the two and then come back. Okay, so as you can see, we tightened the bolts for the rear shaft. Now the way you are gonna do this is you're gonna lift the shaft, have someone lift the shaft for you. If you don't have someone else, you can just use like a jack stand and just hold it like this. And then you want to tighten it. The way we did it, we used an extension and a 13mm socket. So I can show you the extension right now. This is basically what we used. And you're just going to tighten it. And when you want to tighten the top part, you're just going to spin this part like I showed you before, just like this, and just make sure the shaft is lifted up just like this. Okay, so right now we're connecting the center support bearing. It's the second one. Since we're doing a 2-piece shaft, we're connecting it in the second center support. And as you can see, you want to lift the shaft with one hand. If you have a second person with you, it's gonna be much easier. He can help you lift the shaft. So you want to connect the washer, and then as you can see right here, we're connecting the screw in right now. Just make sure the shaft is lifted and don't drop it because it could hurt you. It's pretty heavy. Okay, so right now we're gonna connect the second part of the center support. As you can see, you put the washer in first and then the screw. You just screw it in by hand. And then you use the 15mm. Right now we don't have to hold it up because we connected this part. Just tighten it up. And we'll get... Okay, so right now we're connecting the front part. One thing I want to say is this part right here, you can push it in or push it out. You might want to adjust it just so you can get it to the right length. And then you just want to connect it with your hands until it just, like it stays. Then after that, you're going to use a 13mm to tighten all the bolts in. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we installed the shaft, and that's it.